Meeting is being recorded for transparency and record keeping. Please be mindful as we proceed.
Our kind Heavenly Father, we give you thanks and praise for this day that you've given us. We just ask, dear Lord, that you'll bless this meeting. We ask that you guide us and direct us, that the decisions we make will be for the betterment of the residents of Edwardsport, and we'll give you all the praise and all the glory for it. Amen.
Amen.
Read some questions.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Got sideways there. Okay. Last month's meeting minutes.
I forgot to print them out, but they're back there if anybody wants to see them.
Did you guys have
I looked at it over and I was there, I looked at it.
any additions or corrections?
Not that I saw.
Okay. Motion to approve.
Make motion.
Second.
I said it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Financial report. Ready?
This is for the month of November, the general account. We receipted in $1,559.54, dispersed $5,758.66. The balance is $41,797.38. Water receipted in $25,193.79, dispersed $10,113.78 for an account balance of $267,154.93. Sewer receipted in $11,432.79, dispersed $7,410.21 for a balance of $43,144.83. The checking account as of Friday, because I didn't know what the weather was going to be like tonight, the checking account is at $275,179.73. And the savings account is at $15,258.78.
Questions on financial report?
No.
Okay. Motion to accept.
I make a motion to accept.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I've got just a few more things. I had training December 10th. I had training today. We'll be in training all day tomorrow as well. And then there's more State Board of Accounts training scheduled in January. Me and Earl's been working on the lead inventory report that's due the 31st. As of today, we still have about 100 residents that I'm waiting on a response to see what their pipes are.
Is it pipes, once it enters the house? is
Yes.
looking at right now?
Mhm. Yep. No feedback on the rate study that was started, I don't remember if it was October or November, but she's been in contact through email asking some questions. Since this is the 15th of December, I'll be starting on year-end duties. Couple of other things that I thought of. The savings account up here for the $15,258. Our last payment for that is on January 1st. So after that, we can close that account. I'll have a resolution drawn up for our January meeting to close that account.
And that account's primarily used for what then?
This is for the water plant payment. So January 1st is the last payment, and then the water plant will be paid off.
Cool.
Wow.
That'll save
Good job,
us.
Earl. It's still intact.
So that'll save us about $2,000 to $3,000 a month
Great.
that we won't have
That's
to
good news.
pay
Cool,
out.
cool.
Good job, Patty.
I got some new flags to replace these. I noticed I've been looking for a while for a new Christian flag, and I ran across one. And I think I put a state flag over there too. I just haven't had time to put them up. They were donated to the town. I'll say that after a while. I renewed the contract with Trex for the collection part on the water and sewer, the past due bills.
What is the contract for that, Patty?
It just says that they can send out letters on behalf of the town to the people that I send to them. I'm gonna get in contact with them because I don't feel like I'm utilizing it properly. I just need more training on it because I don't know if I'm supposed to send in a file monthly or if it's one and done. You know, I just don't understand that part. So, but it doesn't cost the town anything, so.
That's why I thought it was a freebie.
Yeah, I think it costs like maybe $20 or $25 if they collect, but you tack that on to what the person owes.
Okay, so we don't actually lose anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I was thinking we lost that $25 off whatever we were collecting. But
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I think that's all I have. Oh, the salary ordinance for 2026. No changes. We're gonna be doing the state holiday pay, so that's here.
Check that out.
How much changes does that make to holiday pay? I mean, do we lose any or gain any?
It's the same,
It's the same.
yeah.
For the amount of holidays they're talking about here, so. Looks
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like we got, I didn't count them up here, but it looks like there's quite a few there, maybe 15, does that sound about right?
I honestly didn't count them.
15.
Okey-dokey.
Motion to accept.
I make a motion to accept it.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
After the meeting. Okay. Anything else? Okay.
Not sure about it.
Earl.
He needs to go first.
Okay.
Go, Danny. Street.
Trying to get, well, like I said, sewer, that, pit and everything, I got the pit in, got the line dug in, but I ain't got it in yet. Been all day running around trying to find inch and quarter poly pipe. I finally found it at Farmersburg, it's the only place I could get it. and then, snow removal. Spreader broke, ended up getting it fixed. I took it apart and figured it out. Took me a minute. I got it figured out, and I got it back together, and it looks good. Truck's good. Everything's going good. Trying to get the shop cleaned up a little bit here and there on these cold days.
But the bed still doesn't tilt though,
No,
right?
the pump, the solenoids are out on the pump, on the dump bed, which I don't necessarily need it right now. As long as I got that spreader in there, I'm not dumping anyway. But we're definitely, I went to Mullins's and talked to Jason, and Jason said yes, and we get done with the snow or whatever, we'll get a break in it. He'd definitely take a look at it. Because I got too much on my plate, I'm not trying to.
Okay. He'd look at it, probably just give it some estimate first, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not thinking that. I know the pump's not bad. It's just that the initial contacts, the solenoids are what's bad. So I don't know if you can just replace the solenoids. I'm pretty sure you can. So I mean, it can't be no different than a starter or anything, you know. So he's gonna have a look at it and see what he can get done with it. So it's me trying to maintain.
I appreciate you getting the streets done, because that made a big difference. I know when I came in on Thursday night, when I came through Plainville, their street department had been out, and it was like about 10:30 at night. I could see where they crossed the road, cleaning the streets, got to our town, and you did the same thing to us.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
pretty
we're
good.
about till 2 or 3 in the morning and got back up and started again about 6.
Made a big difference.
Yep. And yeah, that's it. I got a issue down in Vincennes. General care ain't got no water. Line's frozen, busted to the nursing home, and they called everybody. Can't get nobody to come out, so they called me. So I'm gonna run down there and see if I can get them back in order.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Dad.
Real quick, I did get the claim started for the Colorado. Danny got a couple of estimates, they both came back over $3,000, and we've got a $1,000 deductible, so. She asked me if I wanted the check to come here to the town or to the body shop, and I didn't know which body shop, so I just told her to send it here.
Okay, what we doing on the Colorado? That's probably one I missed.
I backed the big truck into the little truck.
Oh, you backed the big truck into the little truck?
Was you watching, did you have the big blade on then?
I had the big blade on. What happened was I got the spreader fixed, backed into the bay, emptied all the sand out of it, pulled back out, and was cutting back around, watching my blade against the building, and barely clipped the front corner, driver corner with the back passenger corner of my truck. I just hit it with the hood, and it just bent the hood up. The hook on the bed.
On the bed of the, bed of the truck.
On the big truck, yeah. I
Oh,
knew
no,
as
I
soon as I touched it, I knew it. You know what I mean? But it did enough damage just touching it, you know, me pushing the hood up, so. Yeah. It was on camera, I mean, you can watch it, I'm sure. But then I went and talked to Marty, and,
I asked him to do a drug test. I thought that's the smartest thing to do.
I did a urine screen and everything.
New
Yeah,
stuff.
here I go. Actually, no, workplace. You know how it goes. You work the mines. So, yeah. Anything else? Christmas bonuses. We're gonna get Christmas bonus this year.
We're gonna talk about that here in a little bit. I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna call it that though.
Okay. All right. Let me know.
Okay.
Love you.
Thanks, Tim.
I don't have a lot of red meters, everything's been going good. I talked to, it wasn't for here, but I met with IDM this afternoon over at Frillville, and she got talking about Joe, you know, because nothing was ever sent in from Edwardsport. Zero. Nothing. No monthly reports, no testing, no nothing. Zero.
From the time he was here?
It's the time he was here.
Jeez, oh,
Yeah. Well, and she said the same thing over there from Frillville. And then they hired 2 more since then, and both of them's now quit Frillville, so I'm filling in over there until they can find somebody. but I had her over there today because it's a total disaster. I mean, it was, this over here was bad enough. That over there is uncalled for.
It's worse than this?
Oh, yes, a lot worse than this. A lot worse than this.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, of course, it didn't have chlorine or anything in over here, because I remember the Knox County guy
He
getting
had
over
nothing over there either.
Okay.
Nothing. There was nothing.
Waterwood treated it off.
Yeah, he just kind of shoved underneath the table. And, I mean,
Well, I can't say thank you enough, Earl,
It
for
is.
getting our system back in and getting it running right. I mean, that really, that didn't even have a price tag on what you did there for us. I mean,
so,
we thank you for that.
What's that hydro something,
hydrophase.
hydrophase, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't, I guess Joe hadn't, it was supposed to be done, and Joe didn't do it either. The wellhead protection program, you know, for the wells, it's a 5-year upgrade, and that was part of last year, and it wasn't done either, so. I got hold of him, and Patty's, you know, working with it, but that's, you know, and he gave me a price of $2,500, right? Is that what I told you?
He told me it'd be like around 1,000, I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
remember, he told me.
Like between 8 and 1,000 or
Yeah.
something like that.
So he's working on
Wasn't
it,
much.
he's got a letter sent to IDM, you know, and getting it straightened out there, so,
Okay.
you know. And I got Duke's meter to read yet, and one up on First Street, but it was so cold I wasn't gonna pop the lids as cold as it was, so I told her I'd read it tomorrow, it's supposed to warm up, so.
Okay.
But everything's been, I've been worried, you know, as cold as it is, but
Yeah.
luckily we got that little bit of snow.
Yeah.
That snow helps us out, insulates
Yes.
insulates the meters, it covers them up, and
Yeah.
it helps out, so.
Yeah.
Now, so where do we stand now? Like even if it gets up to 50 degrees one day next week, where do we stand on trying to put a water line in? Okay,
Yeah,
because of the ground.
because now the problem, you know, the next problem is, if it warms up, then it's gonna thaw out. It's gonna be a mud mess.
Yeah.
So, where we gonna put a water line in at?
Well, we're talking about that trailer down there that they just moved in
Yeah,
and trying to get the
Water and sewer.
water and sewer hooked up to that.
you know, gets it dug out to it, go from there.
I'm just wondering about what temperatures do we need to be?
At least 50 degrees.
At least 50?
Yeah,
Okay,
trying to mess with it.
okay.
I know that lady, she called and left me about 2 or 3 messages, said she'd called you, she'd called Lonnie, she'd called everybody. Finally, I looked at the message she left, and I called her and tried to ease her mind. I just said, hey, well, number one, it was a tough time to try to put a trailer in
Yes.
there in this time of year. She said, well, I know, but I didn't have no place else to live, and it's a long story, but I said, hey, it's gonna be difficult, but, I'll try to stay after Danny and get him going as quick as we can at that time, and, but the weather's just been horrendous. He got it dug out now, but now it sounds like it needs redug in a different spot, so. Wow.
I told her at last month's meeting, I said, we're gonna be at the mercy of Mother Nature
You're right.
this late in the game.
Yep, you're right, yep.
Now, this is a bad time to be doing anything.
Oh, it really is. Yeah. And I'm really surprised it don't have no underskirting, it don't have no skirting
Yeah.
around it or anything else, so there's
We'll
gonna be.
put something around it, like straw even, or,
Yeah, there's gonna be a real freezing problem down there too. Sorry to hold you up on that, but I
No,
appreciate everything you did, Earl. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else for water? Sewer, Matt's got a report, not much to report this month. Danny was putting the pit in for the new house trailer on Harrison Street. Plant is running well, got a persistent foam issue on the aeration tank that he's trying to get rid of. It's slowly getting better, just gonna take time. Repaired screen unit is performing well, still on the hunt for a replacement at a reasonable price. As far as he knows, nothing has froze in the cold snap. Be scheduling flow meter calibration soon. Hope to be able to combine Edwardsport and Bruceville to be able to split the cost of travel. And he will be out of the country, January 4th through 11th. Willie Sopwell from Bicknell is going to cover the plant, and coordinate with ACE Labs to book samples and run the weekly lab test.
I've already talked, well, no, I didn't talk to Willie directly, but, we're just gonna pay him and he's gonna take care of the payroll taxes, so
Oh, good. Good
that
deal.
will
Thank you, Patty.
be a lot easier on me.
Anything else for sewer? Sheriff's Department?
No news is good news. No news.
Amen.
I've been off this weekend, so I don't know really anything that's happened recently. I do know when the storm first hit last week on Thursday it was.
Yeah.
We had quite a few slide offs and stuff. None of them in Edwardsport or anything, but mostly down by Bruceville. So
Plainville had
oh
Plain-
yeah,
Highway 57 had one, that was me.
we had 4 cars slide off within about a 100-yard stretch right there south of Bruceville. So it's pretty nasty pile up there for a second. But,
Yeah.
You know, so they got all the roads cleared off now, so we should be good to go. But yeah, it's last week was an adventure when the storm decided to hit.
I don't think I'd ever seen Highway 57 that bad a shape. I mean, truck slid on me a couple times before I ever lost it completely, and
Yeah.
I mean, once it went, I didn't have a chance. It spun around on the road, boom, down a big embankment, and a bunch of shrubs stopped me, and otherwise there's a big ditch about 10 feet in front of me. But it broke the lower air dam and stuff, but I've got it off now and got the parts ordered to fix it, so I'll fix it myself. Broke one headlight. Hurt my pride, that's about it. I thought I could drive anything, and all at once I started spinning around on it. I thought, oh wow, it's gone.
You can't stop it.
No.
It's Robin.
No. Well, it happened so quickly. They didn't have a chance to prep for it, and it was so cold so quickly that any prep wouldn't have mattered anyway. So
We're standing up on top. We're just standing on ice. We couldn't hardly stand up. It's just like I thought,
Oh, yeah.
no wonder I slid.
I hibernated this week.
As long as you're okay, that's the main thing.
Yeah. But thank the good Lord for that. Neither
Yeah,
I had Jim Chris with me. Neither one of us got hurt, and that's the main thing.
That's right. That's right.
Well, we appreciate it, then. I know there's probably some drug houses here in town. You probably know right where they're all at, so keep
we're
an eye
getting
on
more
that.
updated. So I'm gonna send out an email about what Danny just told me. So we'll.
And I know before my brother-in-law passed away, he lives the closest house to the cemetery, and I called in and left a message that they said there's constant traffic going to the cemetery at night.
Okay.
I don't know what else it could be about but that, but I
Okay.
told him, I said it's potential drug traffic. I didn't know what it was, but just to make you aware of that.
Sometimes there's some conjugal visits that happen in graveyards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've over the last several years, I know we've caught a couple of people
okay.
in different various graveyards having some personal time. So, but I'll put that on the email as well.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
yeah.
Alright, nothing for fire department. Park, I did check the concession stand and everything winterized up there, so.
Good.
Good. Old business? Have any?
I don't know if this one would be old, but I've got down there again about that trailer we're talking about down there on the Porter's property. You know, there's a lot of towns having ordinances against a camping trailer, somebody living in it on a piece of property without sewer hookup or anything like that. Do we have anything like that on file? If we don't, I think we might have to adopt one, because we have to do something to stop that. I can't imagine them living in that camper down there and not, where's the wastewater going and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Right in that ditch right on it.
I'm surprised it didn't caught on fire. They're burned wood in it
Yeah.
somehow. 'Cause that's how I noticed it.
That's how I noticed
That's
it.
how I know. I know it's safe.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
On the back of it, the smoke was coming out. Woo!
It's not right.
So the
Well,
same
what
thing.
about the trailer on the highway?
Yeah, but nobody's living in that.
Well, not at the moment, but
What's that?
That's right there across from Kim Robbins' house. That empty lot right there. Right before you get to,
Carlisle, yeah.
It's on Carlisle? Okay, I thought they cleared that out of there.
no, it's still sitting there. It just says no trespassing on the door or something.
Okay.
You know, they could fall in that same thing if somebody tries to live in there, that'd be. I'm not sure what to do about it, but that's the only one I have on maybe old business.
I thought I had read something at one time where any residence, which that's called residence if you're living in it, has to be hooked to the water and sewer.
I'd have to look, I don't recall one that, unless it's an
That's what's stuck
older
in my
one.
mind, but maybe you're. may
Yeah,
not be right.
they're all in a binder
Yep.
in
We-
my
we-
office.
If we don't have it, we might be interested in seeing what big ones, how they got theirs written up and go from there.
Is somebody gonna head that up, or you want me to check, or?
Would you be able to check to see if they've got a paper on that that we could look at, and
Yeah.
maybe we could mimic that. If you guys agree, you agree?
I agree,
Lonnie,
yeah,
Keith?
agree, yeah.
Okay.
I second the motion.
Anything else for old business? Moving on to new business, 2026 council president.
I like it, right? Like the way we have it, right? Would you be interested in still doing that?
That boy.
You're doing a good job on it.
So Marty makes a motion for me.
I'll make a motion that Keith remain the council president.
I second.
In favor?
Aye. That was quick
I'm
and
gonna
fast.
abstain from that vote. Alright, 2026 SIDC representative.
I think that should
Think
stay
we're
the same.
still good with that one, right, Lonnie?
Get that one.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Sounds good.
It's a good lunch usually.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't have the formal thing from SIDC yet, but I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Yep.
Yep, performance bonus.
I think a performance bonus would be very nice for Patty, Earl, Danny, and Matt. My personal opinion. We've had, when you really think about where we're at right now here at the end of the year, we've been so fortunate. The good Lord's blessed us and blessed our town, and we're just as good as the people who work for us.
That's exactly right.
Got a dollar amount?
You gotta remember what we did last year?
I'm thinking it was 1,000. I think so.
Can we do that? And have taxes taken out? Okay. So it'd be 1,000 for Earl, yourself, Matt, and Danny. You agree, Lon?
Agree.
You agree, Keith?
Make the motion.
I make the
Lonnie
motion.
Second.
Yep.
Lonnie
I
second.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You guys do a
Thank you.
great job. You do a great job.
Thanks.
That's the least we can do is say thank you for everything you do for us. I've got one more. Go ahead.
Quick question on the performance bonuses. Payroll was just done Friday. Next payroll is not until the 26th. Do you want me to do a special so we have it before Christmas?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah, I can get it out by this Friday if you guys are in agreement.
Yep, I'm in agreement.
Sounds good, Patty.
Thanks, Patty.
I got one more here. It's, I wanted to ask you guys if it'd be possible, if the Edwardsport Methodist Church were interested in finding a place to hold our church services until we can get straightened out with the United part. We've got a few options, and I just wanted to know from Patty and Lonnie and Keith if it'd be possible for us to use the town hall on Sundays, rent the town hall on Sundays for about an hour and a half to have church and Sunday school.
I don't have an issue with it.
I can't give you an answer for sure we'll do that yet, but I'll have it. I need to have an answer to know when we do that, so.
The town hall and not the post office,
Yeah, I
correct?
just don't think the post office is quite ready. I thought if this continues on for a while and we can't get our church bought back, and if it goes longer than that, maybe we'd have a possibility of getting the post office in a lot better shape and using it until we can put up a new building or whatever. So, is that?
Yep.
Okay. And your church has been very kind to us. Ben called us up and said that we could use your church anytime you're not having a service, but we're so used to having our service the same time your service is, so that
Yeah.
makes it a little difficult. So Freelandville is invited, so we're do the same thing, but I think the majority of the people would like to stay right here in town, and I was trying to think of the options. I couldn't think of much else except this right here.
Yeah.
Okay. I thank you so much, and I'll let we don't have a very big congregation, but I'll let them know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
And if you need chairs, I'm sure we can bring some from our church if you
Okay,
need
okay,
or tables or whatever
okay.
you need, we can.
Well, boy,
I'm sorry to say, our church just got rid of a bunch of pews. I don't know if we have any.
I don't know, I mean, it's well, she might have to bring a pretty quick service on account of these chairs are probably not real comfortable.
No, they're not bad.
Okay.
That's
Thank you.
yours.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, I appreciate that. That's all I have.
Okay. You got anything else, Betty?
No?
Okay. Anything for the good of the town?
I will not be in the office tomorrow. I have training 10 to 3, so I'm just gonna do that from home, so. I'm
Might put
not-
a note on the door there to let somebody know that, because I've heard some people complain about that, not because you're here all the time, but, you know, all at once they say, hey, I called there, went up there, nobody's there, you know, but if you don't mind doing
I
that.
posted it on Facebook this
Oh, did
morning
you?
that I wouldn't be in
Okay.
until
Good
this
deal.
afternoon.
Good deal.
Anything else? Motion to adjourn?
I make a motion.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.